got through talking about the state of the world. We got this email. We're talking about people up here just talking ignorance about racism. Things are so bad right now. Oz Green, my friend. Even bread is racist.
Oh man,
yes, man.
I was hoping to get a sandwich too. What
Oh man, well you can, man. Let's go to Jimmy John's. Let's get a racism sandwich.
I thought you said Little John's. Okay.
What they've done is, and I like the marketing right here. They said it's so racist, but it's creative racism. What we've done is we've even taken the bread and made it into a noose. You know? People don't blame Jimmy John's for this. It was some dumbasses that at Jimmy John's somewhere. Now I've heard things about Jimmy John's and their politics, and don't really agree with them. But that's another discussion. But Jimmy John's gourmet sandwiches served since 1983. They've had a good run, man. They've had many things going on, but nobody ever got there. You know, I don't ever recall anybody getting that sandwich and being like, wait a minute, there's racism on this. I didn't ask for this. You know, nobody ever. By the way, we spit in it too. But yeah, man. You know, now, like I said, don't blame Jimmy John's for this. We see these dumb things happening at these food places all the time, and that's what we have right here. We got some kids here over at Jimmy John's, certain Jimmy John's, decided to get a little creative on the job. I guess they were bored or something. And that's when they pulled out the bread dough, and they said, you know what? There's a long piece right here. If you twirl it around like this and twist it like this and bend it this way, hey, look at that. I just made a noose. There you go. Jimmy John's.
Man.
Over at Jimmy John's. Sub so fast you'll lynch him.
They picked a bad time to practice their origami.
Look, I'm sure that the Klan is holding an art class somewhere you could have done this shit in. You heard
of paint and sip, right? You heard of paint and sip, right?
You didn't need to do this shit over here, man. You know, I don't think this is what Jimmy John was thinking for his marketing right here.
Did they really think about what they were doing, or they just did it?
People, like I said, look, if you want to find a racist art class or something, or a craft class somewhere, go over there and do that shit. But you know, you over here at Jimmy John's. Here's a fun idea. If you're bored right now, instead of making nooses, how about making a goddamn sandwich? You know what you were hired to do. You know what you're on the job for. You know, if you put as much work into those sandwiches as you did making this noose right here, you actually might be running the joint.
You sound like a father now.
Not really.
That's what dads say.
Yeah. Boy, sit down. Let me tell you something. I'll whoop your ass with this dough if I had it right here. Instead of filming stupid shit like this right here, you know what you should be filming? Not a goddamn thing.
Right?
Nothing.
Right?
Because if you're filming something, you're not working, and you're probably doing some dumb shit like this. People, now this is where I would be called a Nazi. This is where I would be saying I would be seen as taking away people's freedoms. But if I ran a business where I knew that there was a bunch of young people and teenagers working, the moment they walk in, give me your goddamn phone. Yeah. No. What if something dangerous? Well, then we'll just risk it, because you cannot. These kids cannot be trusted on the job with these phones, man.
Right?
Well, I could counter by saying yes. Let's let them have the phones, because as you can see, they have no problem telling on themselves.
Oh, they don't. They don't. They cannot be trusted with these phones at all. You know, I've never seen people so dedicated to their lame joke that they always fail to ask the question, what the you think was going to happen? The examples are out there. Let's just take the racism. You're doing something stupid, and you're filming it on your job and giving it to the world. That has never worked out well, as we've seen on this very show in the past.
Take a bath. Yeah. Get in there. Oh my God.
Of course, we all remember the stupid ass that decided to take a bath while on the job at Wendy's. How dirty did you get that day that you just had to drop everything on the job and take a bath? Over here, we just had a kid. We had a kid just getting in some water. He was practicing good hygiene. And that made news all around the internet, man. Now imagine if somebody who just gets in the water makes the news. What the is going to happen when somebody's making a noose with the food?
Yeah.
You know.
Dirty food.
Yeah, dirty on so many levels.